Hey, what is up, guys? Toxics here for RSP Productions. We have 3 new out-of-map glitches for you. Count them, 3. But before we get started, I just want to say something one more time about that new Xbox app that actually lets you watch full-screen HD videos on your Xbox. Now, Corridor Digital made an awesome video kind of showing what the potential of this is. So go ahead and click on that, see this new video, watch it on your Xbox even. That would be really cool, so click on the screen there. And without further ado, let's get into the actual glitches now. This is on Bakaara. And all these glitches were found by a guy that goes by the name of Zombie Maps. Good props to him for finding them, because they're actually pretty intricate and complicated glitches to actually figure out. Now, what you're going to need to do is get an M.O.A.B. Now, that's done by getting 25 kills, so you're going to need to get a lot of kills in a private match with your teammates. And now here, as it comes down, as it hits, you're going to want a knife. Now, you're kind of in the back of Bakaara here, like back where the team spawns is on the backside, and so you're going to want that guy in front of you, and you're going to knife as the M.O.A.B lands, as you saw what he did, and that is going to give you a gigantic boost all the way up into the top. Somehow the slow-mo of the M.O.A.B kind of affects your jumping, and it's like moon physics then, and so you go flying sky high, and you end up getting up here. And now, as long as you're careful, you can stay on top of these invisible walls. Now, invisible walls are invisible, thus making them difficult to stay on top of. It seems pretty obvious, but you can stay on top of them as long as you kind of maintain on the edges of things. Now, he's gonna fall here, but that just shows the potential that you can keep going that way and get up on top of that place. So you're gonna want to stay like on the edges of things or on top of like fence-looking objects. See how that is like a fence type thing, and he's gonna walk across that fence there too. And it's the invisible walls are there so people can't jump out of the map. They can't like climb over it or whatever. So there he fell down on purpose, and now he's actually behind the map, and his teammates actually almost kill him, which would have been annoying, but he actually survives. And they're not his teammates, they're his enemies, obviously. Yeah, in order to knife glitch, they need to be on the other team, in case you actually didn't know that. That's how you get the lunge going. So now he's underneath the map, and he's all sorts of glitching and lots of weird things. And this is kind of cool. This is like a fully modeled building. You can actually climb all the way up the stairs up to the very tippy top of it. Now, obviously this glitch is physically impossible to do in a online match, because there's no way you're going to get a M.O.A.B, have a guy on the other team, and get the glitch done. So this is a purely private match. You're probably going to want double health on. But without further ado, let's go to the other glitch on Underground. Now, you can see what he's doing right here. I fast-forwarded because he failed a lot of times, but you're kind of in the back with this sign in front of you. And you're going to want to call on the M.O.A.B, knife at him, and he has his throwing knife out here. I'm not sure if that's important, but it doesn't hurt to actually do that. And so then you're going to jump out, and you're actually going to be outside of the map right now. See, those tables are actually a wall. You can't get over them in the game. So that's something that they've done. And now here in a second, it's going to he's going to be outside of that. So you just kind of climb over that wall. You get over to here, and you're on the other side of the fencing. And once you're on the other side of the fencing, man, you've got the world to explore. So there's a lot of stuff out here that you can kind of look around. Obviously, tactile insertions are your best friend as usual. You never want to be anywhere outside of a map without a tactical insertion, because it's a pain to get out, but once you're out, you get that tactical insertion down, and then you can kind of look around wherever you so please. So I'm going to start fast forwarding it, just speeding it up just a little bit here. They're kind of down in the back here where the trains are actually extending out and going down the railroad tracks, and they're just kind of looking around, and pretty soon they'll actually be able to find kind of another one of those weird glitches where you can see underneath the map and stuff. And I'm not entirely sure what the Predator missile was for, but you know what, they just called it in because they were feeling like it. And obviously this was recorded by Andrew 2007X, and that's an X in front as well. He's part of the RSP team. He does a lot of the recording, so I appreciate that a lot. It gives me the opportunity to make these commentaries, and I really do enjoy making these good commentaries. So I'd like to say thank you to him and RSP Productions, obviously. That's something that obviously we all love, because who doesn't like glitches, and RSP lets us know about them. So here it's kind of a weird glitchy area, and in a few seconds here we're going to actually move on to the final one, which is an out-of-map on Resistance. Now, out of the 3, this is actually my favorite one, I think. You're going to need to call in an M.O.A.B, and now the other guy's the one who's going to do the glitch here. So you're on this tree in the back, and you knife him as the M.O.A.B lands, and you're going to fly up. Now, here you'll see it in the kill cam, and we'll do a first-person perspective as soon as that's over. There's Andrew. He's the guy who's going to sacrifice his life for the better good. You land up there on top of a tree, and once you're on the tree, you can actually get over to the ledge. So here is a first-person perspective of it. So the M.O.A.B is slowly falling to earth right now. Just and poof, there goes the bomb, and you knife and you fly up, and he has his throwing knife out. I don't know if that's important, but you might want to do that. And so then you land up on top of the tree, and you toss down that young tactical insertion, and you are up on top of the building. Now, if you follow the building just a little bit around, you got to be careful because these windows have a tendency to knock you off, and that is not cool. Scumbag windows, you know. So you keep moving around, and you just got to stick with it, and then eventually you'll find a little crease on the roof. You're almost there right now, and then you're going to want to run up that little crease. And now it's not exactly easy to run up it, but once you make it up, then you're actually on top of the roof, and you have all the roofs to explore. And I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because he just kind of runs around the roofs, and you can kind of find your own way around after this point. Yeah, so you're out of resistance, and it's great. And all these were knife lunge glitches with the M.O.A.B, so private matches, obviously. So remember, Zombie Mouse was one that found them. I'm Toxics. That's T0X1X. You go ahead and check out my channel. It's Toxics Gaming. I do commentaries and stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Check out all the other glitch videos on RSP Productions. We have some really cool ones up there, and it's just a lot of fun to glitch around. And here you can see for the end, there's got to be a little bit of a minor fail. It tries for the strafe jump over to the other building. Not quite. So thank you for watching. Toxics is out.